It's land. It's an asset. It's going to appreciate. Okay? And you have no tenants. You ain't got toilets and all that stuff. You're getting money. So, and you notice in PG, I think right on 301, there's 2 major self-storage buildings went up. People got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff, man. And they don't want to get rid of it. So when I got married, I'll give you a story. I was living in D.C. I had my condo, had bang, hooked up. So my wife had her place, she had her stuff. So she's like, all right, well, you just get rid of all your stuff. Hold on. So I put my stuff in the storage facility. So I moved everything to the storage facility. Now, I ain't gonna have it. Then I was attached to it. You know what I mean? Like, shit, this is nice. But I ended up having stuff in the storage facility for 2 years. 2 years I had my stuff in there. First, I was like, man, I'm paying $50 a month for 2 years. That shit ain't gonna worth that much money anymore. So I ended up giving that stuff away. Right? So self-storage, it happens all the time. But there's money to be made there. So when you buy notes, like I do, I buy notes, that's the best way. The best way to make money in real estate is be the bank. Be the bank. Once you are the bank and you own the mortgage, they're paying your mortgage payments. They're not calling you if the air conditioner breaks or the refrigerator breaks. You're the bank, you're the mortgage. You've got a mortgage, not a landlord-tenant relationship. The key is to be the bank and have 50, 60 assets from the United States that are paid for. And you got mortgage payments coming in. That's the best place to be. So in real estate, what happens is people start off from wholesaling. That's your natural progression. You don't have credit. You don't have cash, but you got the heart. You got the energy. You got the time. You're doing the grind. So people get out there, and I know wholesalers that make $200,000-$300,000 a year. And it's possible. Because I know these folks are doing that kind of money. How many wholesalers do you do a year? 7 to 10 a month. Okay? But that's where people start from. Then they go to rehab. They're like, okay, I want to rehab a house because I want to make that 30, 40, 60,000 instead of the 10,000 or 5,000 rehab costs. I mean, the wholesale costs. Then they go into the whole rehab thing. Then they're like, oh, I'm going to do 5 of these rehab. They're like, oh, damn, I got to do this windows, man. The headache. Then they go into, oh, I want to buy a whole bunch of rentals. I had over 100 rental properties. It's a nightmare. It's a headache. I'm telling you, you talk about one day, no joke. December 24th, I'm helping the wife in the kitchen. Damn pipe broke. Got bad water coming in every day. What am I supposed to do? Right? So the guys are looking at the house getting flooded, man. There's water coming down upstairs, pipe broke, the toilet where the water supply line came loose. And you ever heard of polybutane? Hey, if you see a house with polybutane, either if you buy it, make sure you put the cost to take it all out. Polybutane does not exist anymore, and it's the worst plumbing product they make. I'll tell you, that polybutane stuff it will come loose on you all the time. And this house had polybutane. So anyway, I ended up sending my guys down there and cleaning up everything, turn off the valve. We went outside the street, we had a key to turn the water off and stuff. But this happened, you know, right around Christmas time. But being a landlord and having a bunch of rental properties, yeah, you could make money from it, but you could also lose a lot of money. Okay, so just to talk about a quick example. Let's say you have a property in Baltimore, and it's giving you $1,000 rent coming in. Let's say your mortgage on that is $500. Okay? You make the $500 a month on that. Okay, so 5 times 12 is what? $6,000 is your gross income, potential income. Okay. She calls you up. Like, hey man, everything's ain't working. So that's like you send a technician out there. The coil is wrong. The coil is leaking free out. That right there is a $2,000 expense. So out of the $6,000, you just spent $2,000 to fix it, now you're down to $4,000. Right? Something else happens. Now you're down to $3,000. And you got to pay taxes on it. Okay, then you got your time involved dealing with this. So you can make money if you get it at the right price. If you get it at the right price, but being the bank is the best position because all you get is a mortgage payment. You're not dealing with all this stuff. And learning about non-performing notes, how you can buy second position notes, and how you can buy first position notes. So a second position note is, so when you buy a house, okay, before the market crashed, what happened? There was so much money out here, right? They had this no documentation loan. You could go to the bank and say, I'll make $1 million. They didn't verify your income, they didn't verify your documentation, and they would just give you money. I bought 10 properties in a day with the same loan application. There was a check made there. Okay? So my thing is, they created this mess. They allowed it. Because when Bush got on TV and said, hey, let's leverage 40 to 1. You know what 40 to 1 means? So you got $1 and you time it 40 times. So that's what it created, a flood of money. And they created an 80-20. So 80% was your first mortgage, 20% was your second. So there's a lot of defaulted paper out here that's second mortgage, which you can buy like on pennies on the dollar. So if the second mortgage was $50,000, today you can pick that mortgage, a note, you pick up a note like $1,200. But there's risk to that. You can buy bad paper. Okay? So we can talk about that later. But there's different ways of making money in real estate. It's all these different ways. But the best way is being the bank.
Do you have hard money on those?
No, it's hard. No, you can't do that. I'm looking too. Now, but once, see, we have to fund that. So what a PPM does, it creates a vehicle to make that happen. So creating a PPM is expensive. You can all do it. I mean, there's a process you got to go through, you know, the terms and stuff, and get it registered with the SEC. But once you have that vehicle, then people could fund it. And they use that funds to buy the loans and give them a yield. All right, so that covers the large pools. You know what large pools properties are? Okay. How to buy the deals. They did these things last night. I didn't even look at this PowerPoints. Probates, spadicides, okay. All this stuff works. It works. I work on probates. I like probates. What I've done, because I value my time, is I put an ad in paper, and I hired a title abstractor that works for a title company. They know how to review court documents. That they know how to review the deed, the title. So I hired a girl that has experience doing this. So her job is to go to the different courthouses and pull up the cases. And so once I got on the case, I got over 2,000 leads right now. PG County, Howard, Anne Arundel, Annapolis, Baltimore. So then I was like, wait a minute, I got all these leads, but I don't have the time to make phone calls. Right? Because I'm doing everything else. Like, it's good to have leads, but leads go bad. Right? So I hired a company out of Nebraska. The reason I hired them and not people from Old is because I wanted somebody professional that was a real estate expert. So when they call that homeowner or that attorney, they're not just selling or asking about, hey, what are you doing with this real estate? But if we can't get it as a probate deal, then we want to get the listing. And EREAG, which is a real estate brokerage, then we'll get the listing and we'll sell it that way and get a real estate commission. So, but probate leads are good, because one, they're free if you work it, and you send somebody down there. But people are motivated, you know. I got a lady that lives in California, her father lives in, right here in Palmer Park, and Highfield area. She don't want the house, it's a little tiny house, right? She's in Oakland. She's like, look, my daughters are here, go down and look at it, make me an offer. Okay? So when you're doing probate, you want to see, just a quick tip, is if the PR, the personal representative, if their address is the same address as the house, meaning they live in there. Okay, meaning the brothers, the sisters, the kids are still living there, mama passed away, and they still trying to figure out what to do with this house. Okay, so sometimes, you know, over time, you just got to work those leads. But over time, they may come around. Right? They may come around and sell the house. But if you got the PR, and the PR address is like elsewhere, Florida, California, New York, New Jersey, but the asset is here, then they're out there, so the emotional tie to the property is less. So therefore, they're more opted to try to sell that property. Right? So these are just like little tips, little things that I do, which I'm sharing with you guys. Bandit signs, you know, you see these things on the side of the road, they work, they get calls, you know, but again, you want to get everybody calling. Wholesalers, people that are curious, who's this guy? You know, you get all kinds of people calling. So we use Callfire. Callfire.com is what we use. We get a number from there, we put it on the bandit signs, they take on the calls, things like that. And again, there's different tools and resources you guys can use. Direct mail, I mean, I've never done direct mail, you know, because I've been to houses and there's this much mail. I mean, there's postcards, yellow letters, pink letters, blue letters, all kinds of letters. And think about it. You really gonna sell your house, your mama's house, somebody's house, because you got something in the mail, or you will sell somebody that you have a relationship with is real, and you talk to them, and you can Google them. That's why I tell you guys, upgrade your LinkedIn. Upgrade your profile on social media. People are going to look you up. They're going to look you up. So you have to have a professional profile. If you're serious about doing business, people want to do serious business with serious people. You're an entrepreneur. You're a CEO, so act like it. Work on yourself first. Get yourself together, and all this stuff will work. Figure out where your weaknesses are, where your strengths are, and the weaknesses you have, hire somebody to fill in those weaknesses. So like my weaknesses could be your strength. And you're willing to do it, because you love it, that's your passion. I'm not an organized guy. I got stuff everywhere. Because I'm a visual guy, and I can see what's going on. Right? So there's other people that are like, oh, it's just files of paperwork everywhere. Right? So some people are very neat, organized. So I said, okay, well, you fix it. Later, you fix it and tell them what you did so it look pretty. So, you know, hire the people that will fill your weaknesses. All right, so bandits, I'm sure you've seen these. I'll buy your house today for cash. Okay? These guys are fishing. They're fishing. This number is what I call, you know, you go fishing, put a bait on there. So what is the sign trying to do? Is trying to get somebody to act by calling you. You don't know who's going to call. It might be an actual serious homeowner. But again, it could become a wholesaler. But every person that calls, don't dismiss them. Because you never know who they are or who they know. You want to keep their names. You want to keep an organized database. You want to tag them. You want to label them. You want to be on top of your marketing. Where did this guy come from? Oh, he came from my bank account. Or he came from my Craigslist ad. Because you want to know when you're marketing, what is your return on your marketing. So if you spend $5,000 doing direct mail, and you ain't getting leads, well, it ain't working. You did it 2, 3, 4 times. So cost of money, you have to look at that. You have to analyze where you're spending your money. All these things will work, but copywriting is huge. Content is huge. Headlines are huge. CNN, so if you watch CNN, they got headlines. Oh, massive headlines, stay tuned. They're always trying to capture you. So when you're doing direct mails and these letters and stuff, your headlines got to be very strong. And then you got to say you're providing a solution to their problem. The problem they have is they have a house, and you're looking to either they're trying to sell it, or you're trying to provide a solution to take care of that problem. But the way you write that, or the way you speak to it, it has to be carefully done because there's a lot of junk mail out there. There's a lot of crooks out there too. You have to be careful. Networking, going to meetup groups, word of mouth, relationships. I mean, they all work, but you got to put the time into it. Okay? So, here, what this is if you guys sign up and join the RENATUS program, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys out to the job. I'm going to let you see plumbing, electrical, roofing. You're going to see the different phases of the construction, what's going on with the project. We're going to talk about numbers, okay? We're going to talk about how to get the problem. We're going to talk about these things. So you're learning, you're going to have time with me to be able to go through that. And the other thing that I'm going to do is create a blueprint, a customized blueprint, which is a 90-day accountability schedule. So what does that mean? A 90-day accountability schedule, blueprint. In life, you have to know where you're going. You got to have direction, right? So just like you're building a house, you have plans, you got a blueprint. You can't put up the drywall without doing the installation of the plumbing first. It's a process, right? So some of you guys have full-time jobs, some of you are retired, some of you guys have kids, go to school, you guys 20, 30 things going on. But everybody's different. So when I say customized, accountable plan, you may only have 3 hours a week based on your lifestyle, on your situation. You may have 20 hours a week. So his plan is going to be different than yours. Because he's got no time control, and you don't. So the thing is, it's accountable. And if you don't execute, and you don't do the things that are required and that are needed, it's not going to work for you or me. So what I want is success. And I want to create success. But I want to work with people that are serious. People that are hungry. People that are willing and able to follow direction and do the things that are necessary today. Because tomorrow is not promised. So this is a Longfellow, 930 Longfellow Northwest, off of Georgia Avenue. Probate deal, we picked that up for like $260. We sold it for $560. Knocking the walls, opened it up with some arches there. That's a 12-foot countertop. But the thing is, quality sells. Quality sells. If you go cheap, it's going to sit, it's going to cost you money. Okay? Always put yourself in the buyer situation. You pay $500,000 for a house, and you want to make it look like $500,000. You want to provide the value. You want to show them this there. My properties don't sit long. Because we spend extra money. We get things staged. So this is another one in Virginia, townhouse. So we picked that up for $165 in Lake Ridge, right off of Greenbelt Road, and we sold it for $279 or something. But again, staging, the curtain rods, the ceiling fans, the crown molding, these are all the things that people want. Okay. So today's the best time to really think about how you're investing your time. What are you doing with your life? Are you serious? You want to take action? Or you want to keep learning and going through these webinars and seminars and all these things and not really doing anything? My thing is, I'm going to be 50 soon. And believe me, when you get 50, 60, 70 years old, you don't want to run out of money. Okay? The biggest fear in this country is you get old and you don't have no money. We all gonna have issues like, I think I got diabetes or something, I gotta go check it out. But as you get older, these gifts come by God. You'll get arthritis, you'll get high cholesterol, blood pressure. Okay? So these things will happen to all of us. We're all going to be 50, 60, 65, 70. You've got to position yourself for tomorrow. You've got to position yourself for tomorrow by taking action and not wasting time. And it's really that simple. I didn't share anything today that you guys didn't already know. The only thing I did is say it again with my own voice. But it's up to you how you take action. I can't make nobody do anything. Is it hard? Yeah, it's hard. But it's possible. It is really, again, I come from Pakistan. I came here when I was 8.5 years old. I did not speak English. I didn't read. I didn't know. I was in another world. The first time I went to a store, I could pick up an apple. Like there's aisles and aisles of food. I'm like, what? You guys sit on the toilet and flush the toilet? I'm like, what? These are like, you guys take advantage of this stuff. Okay? You have to stop taking advantage of time. Thinking you're going to be around forever. Everything expires. I had to learn the system. You guys are born with a Social Security number. It took me 27 years to get my green card. I worked as a labor guy, washing dishes at Chi-Chi's. That's what I did. I had to do what I had to do for cash. I delivered 1,000 newspapers every morning. Because that's what we had to do for cash. My mom and dad didn't speak English. We didn't know anything about this country. But we had each other. And it's about your family. At the end of the day, your family's going to be there when you're in the hospital. Not your friends. Your family's going to be there. So all these things, man, take life seriously, take action, make it happen. For yourself. Don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. And it's real. So, I'm sitting on me, and this is it, I think. Oh, wait. No. And, all right. Oh, thank you. Oh, so these are some of the slides we get about pretty short of the community. You guys can look this up. So look, there's a new purple train coming right here. Okay? And so all these areas are where the projects are. So when I said go to the neighborhood, the Central Properties, this is free information. This is on the web. The District of Columbia has it. Northern Virginia has it. Every state has an office, housing and planning office, and you can get this information. Why would all this? Why would all this? Because it works. Educate yourself. Take advantage of it and apply yourself.
You already discussed.
Okay. All right. How does you with brain work? Right. All right.
All right, Ms. Warren.
I want to apologize for running over. I'm going to wrap it up and then we'll be done. So, this is a good analogy, right? The difference between us and them is we had to say in 24 hours. Oh, so this is one of the things Sid emphasized that when you join our team, education. So the commissions at the certified levels, essentials is $1,000. Can you turn my mic down just a little bit? AIT 3,000 and extreme is 9,000. Can you turn my microphone down a little bit, please? Thank you. Okay, so let's say Joe here, he just signs up to market the real estate education, and he sells, you have to sell 3 essentials to become certified at the essentials level. So the person that decides up to market the product, he makes $125 commission off of the 3 that he sells. The person that buys the essential products, his first sale counts for himself, and then he makes $500 commission on the next 2 sales that he makes. If you buy the AIT, which is the one that had the two specialties, right? Your first one counts for yourself, and then you make 500. Also, if you buy the extreme. So these 3 are all the same right here. Because you have to sell 3 to become certified, then you start making $1,000 off of the essentials. Okay, so now everybody's certified, making $1,000 off of the essentials. Okay. The problem is that if you didn't invest in yourself, then Bob Snyder wants you to sell $45,000 worth of education to become certified at the advanced level. If you invested in yourself, then he says you only have to sell $27,000. You see that? So you have to become essential certified before any of the advanced count for you, unless you purchase the advance, and then it counts. So right here, once again, you're certified. All these individuals are certified at the essential level. There was no money invested on yourself, so now you got to sell $45,000 worth. So you got to sell 15 of the AIT and 5 of the extreme combo. So this person over here that bought the extreme, right? So the first one, the one that they purchased for themselves counts. The 9,000 counts for themselves, and they have a remainder 18. So the quickest way to get certified is to buy one and sell 2 of these. And that's what I did. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, I also want to say, this is not an NLM, this commission structure is based on insurance sales. So that's where that comes from, where they want you to, you have to do so many sales in order to be certified. And there's 2 certification benchmarks. There's essentials level, which means selling 3 of the essentials, and then you become certified where you earn the full amount of the commissions. And then there's advanced certification level. That means you selling the advanced product.
That's all it takes to be certified.
Certified to earn the max amount of commission. So you don't start earning the commission until after the certification benchmark. For the advance, for the essentials, you earn $125 if you were just marketing it. If you bought the education, then you earn $500 for the next 2 sales, and then every sale after that is $1,000. So then you're certified at the essential level. Then you got to certify at the advanced level. So it's more cost effective to invest in yourself. Because then you actually have more knowledge of what you're selling, right? Or what you can tell people about the product. And then you have the lifetime with the extreme combo, you have the lifetime access, you have all the benefits with the extreme. When you become part of our group, everybody learns the same information, and then Sid can spend more time teaching you how to do stuff, boots on the ground, because he doesn't have time to teach you everything from nuts to bolts. you learn that on education, and when you show up on the site and everything, and he starts throwing all the real estate acronyms at you, you know what he's talking about. You know what ARV is, you know what, rehab costs and all sorts of kind of stuff that he was talking about earlier. So, we can show you how you can start working today and making money in the next couple of weeks. Is there any reason why you want to start with us today? So unfortunately, our cool inspirational videos are not working today. You get to see one here. Does anybody have any other questions for me right now? You can see me back at the table back here, or any of our I want to use the term IMA, you don't know what that is, marketing affiliates, which is those of us that are marketing the RENATUS product, back at the table, or me, or if you want more information, we can definitely give that to you later. But the great thing about having Sid Hameed on my team is that he's going to mentor you in the program. You guys want to do the education. Oh, that's right. It also wants to give you a ton of free real estate books if you, even if you buy the essentials level today, that you can also use as a tax write-off if you own a business. He's going to give you, you have a whole bunch of free,
Like 4 or 5 books I'm going to give you guys if you signed up.
Go ahead.
Marketing, it talks about the business plan, talks about sales, this is real estate books that I have access to that I'm going to give you guys.
All right, and then remember, I said I was going to give you $1,000 for everyone who bought the Extreme today. Paid in full, I'll give you $1,000 rebate on my own money back. Sid?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Sid?
Thank you.